Hey guys, welcome back. So as promised, we are going to be doing an update on my IKEA greenhouse, which I just moved into the living room. I did drag it in here for this video, but I'm going to keep it in here because it looks so cute back there. But as you can see, it is completely empty right now. I took all of the plants that were in there out so I could clean it and then we can set it up together today. So let's get into it. Let's back up. Okay, so I have the IKEA MSB Wide, and honestly, I really like this greenhouse, but if you're gonna get one, I would say if you have the room, get the bigger one. I'm really thinking about getting another one and getting the MSB Tall, just because a lot of my plants end up getting big and they don't fit in this greenhouse anymore, and I feel like they do a lot better with excess humidity. I did clean it completely out, and I really want to get this cork board out of here. The MSB Wide does come with 2 glass shelves that go inside of it, but they do not fit in the greenhouse if you have this cork board attached to it. So I'm gonna remove that today and I'm gonna put the shelf back in just so I can put some smaller plants on the top shelf and then fill the bottom with more medium-sized plants. So let me do that first. Where's the screwdriver? I just had it, oh my gosh. Oh! Oh, that was tight. Oh my God, I have to sneeze again. Always do the top and the bottom first so it doesn't completely fall down. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay. That was easy. Ta-da! Okay, now it's really all cleaned out and I'm just gonna put the shelf in here. I think I'm gonna put it up here. Yeah, that sounds good. Oh shit, this thing is heavy. Okay, so we added the shelf here, and this is where I want to put more smaller plants, or propagations rather. It's because I hate having little plastic containers all over my house. So let's grab those. I do have a Barina light in here that they sent me months and months ago. It's been working really good, but it's not adjustable, so I can't mess with the brightness at all, which I honestly hate when it comes to grow lights. If it's not adjustable, you really don't see it around in my collection at all because I hate a bright ass light, you know? And it's so funny, when I got this greenhouse, I was so stressed about drilling the hole for cord management. I actually scratched up the bottom of my greenhouse trying to get that hole in just to drill it in the wrong spot anyway. So my cord spot is right, where is it? This hole right here, I have it covered with tape because sometimes it gets too wet in there and I feel like this bottom piece is filling up with water. But I'm really happy I moved this in here because I can put tons of plants on top with a grow light pointing down at them. The MSB Wide is actually really wide. I remember when I got it, I was shocked at how big it was, honestly. But as you guys know, I do use a lot of these kind of containers, like soup containers, little old lunch containers for my propagations because why not? But I do hate the way they look around my house. It looks a mess. So having them in my greenhouse, I feel like would be the perfect solution to not having to look at them all the time. What are these? Oh, Philodendron brandianum that we propagated a few weeks ago. I'm gonna stick those up there, lid on, because I swear the humidity really helps. A lot of them are already putting out new leaves, as you can see. I will be doing a propagations update video soon, and we're gonna be potting up some props because my plants have been in sphagnum moss forever, a lot of them. So anything that's short enough to go on the top shelf, I'm putting on the top shelf. Hold on, let me move you guys so you can actually see what I'm doing. But yeah, as far as cord management, there is no management around here. I just don't care anymore. I've had so many different lights and humidifiers in this damn greenhouse, and I'm just no longer concerned with how the cords look. Like I said, not everything is about aesthetics. As long as my plants are getting enough water, sunlight, and humidity, I'm happy. What is this? Oh my God, this is no, this is not alocasia. This is a Monstera albo node that is rotting. Hold on. Like there's little mold at the bottom, but I'm not taking care of that right now. That's for later. But it can go up there as well. What is this? Oh, these are the Hoya Serpens Propagations. These are listed at Palace of Propagations, my online Etsy shop if you're interested. There's so many new baby leaves coming out. Might end up keeping that for myself, so catch it while you can. Boom. I'm also gonna put this little Hoya in there as well. I forgot which one this is, but a subscriber sent me a bunch of plants months ago. I think it was back in January or February. And this one only had one leaf on it. Now look at it. Just put out this big monstrous leaf right here. So freaking cool. She can go right there. What's in here? Oh, I told you guys that I was propagating my Cebu Blue Pothos, which I did end up doing off camera because it was gonna be a bunch of nodes. So I feel like node propagating is just not fun to watch. At least I'm not about to watch that, you know what I'm saying? But this is a bunch of Cebu Blue Pothos nodes, and they actually are rooting. I'm not sure how well you can see the roots or if you can see them at all, but they're rooting, which is exciting. I knew they would though, because I did the same exact thing with my Monera Adandoni, and those things have taken off. I think I'm gonna end up potting those up in my propagation updates video, so make sure you're subscribed. These right here, we propagated together. These are Fendrin Varicosum propagations. They did not look like this in that video because I ended up moving them into something I could actually close, because philodendron, they could live underwater if you let them. Let's pull one out just to see if it's rooting. I'm scared. What if it's not? That's not. Oops. That's not either. None of you guys are rooting yet? Jeez. This is why I hate the Fendrin Varicosum. Well, hate is a strong word. I love the look of the Fendrin Varicosum. I actually do want to change the light that I have in here because I feel like it doesn't distribute light well enough. But it is a good grow light. I really do like it. I've had no issues with it besides the fact that it's not adjustable. But since it's in the greenhouse, it's whatever. These are also, look how fucking janky this looks. But these are also Cebu Blue Pothos propagations as well. Anybody rooted yet? Anybody rooted? Just looking around the edges. Oh, I see some roots a little bit. These are gonna do just fine though. It's an easy plant, so. And this is what I mean about the humidity. It stays like this all the time. I won't take this off at all until I see that the sphagnum moss has dried out. And the reason why I told you guys to keep them covered is because you really don't have to water them forever. Like, they've been in here for maybe 2-3 weeks and I have not had to water them yet, so we'll see. Okay, boom. I know I have more containers somewhere, so I'll be right back. I really want to put my Monera Adandoni in there as well because they like humidity. Look at that little fenestrated leaf that came from a node. How freaking cute. This was all nodes. I've shown you guys these before. But how cute are these? I think I want to pot them up soon. I don't know though. They're kind of tiny. We'll see when we get to the potting up propagations video, but I'm going to stick these at the top too. And I know sticking all these plants at the top is taking away light from the bottom, like it's kind of blocking it. But I do have 2 more strip lights that I can add under here, so if you see those in a later video, that's why. And then these ones, I'm gonna stick these over here. There's just so much more room when you add the shelf. I love it. The only reason why I take it out, the only reason why I really take it out is because I have taller plants in there, but we're done with that for now. And then next we have our prop box that's doing so good. There's some roots at the bottom. That little white piece that I showed you guys recently on this little Monstera has come out. Hopefully it puts out a variegated leaf soon. I think it will because it's pretty white. Like, it's pretty white. That's good. I really can't wait to see how these Monstera Peru do. I have a random leaf coming up right there. I'm not sure if that's a Monstera Peru or a Scindapsus Trubii Moonlight. We'll have to see when it comes out. But this is definitely going in the greenhouse because it needs all the humidity it can get. And I'm gonna stick this one at the bottom though. Okay, since we're moving on to the bottom, actually, I think I have a couple more plants that could fit at the top. I have these Philodendron Burl Marks Fantasy here. I think these ones can get stuck at the top, let's see. Oh yeah, nice. I love the spaciousness. What else can go up there? I also have this Hoya pubic calyx splash that's for sale at Palace of Propagations. I'll link my shop is always linked below if you guys want to check out the plants that are currently for sale. And if you have any requests for plants that you want me to propagate and put in the shop, let me know. I got you. But this is a Hoya pubic calyx splash. Grab it before it puts out a peduncle, because once it puts out a peduncle, it's mine. Boop. What else is up there? I have so many plants up here, but I'm not sure if any. I think I can put these up there too. These little Alocasia Jacqueline babies. I feel like when they're this small, they're never gonna get big. But I don't know. I've never nursed baby Alocasia Jacquelines back to health, so we'll have to see. But this is the last plant I think I'm putting up here, unless I can find more later, because the rest of the plants are a little bit on the taller side, so let's see what we can fit at the bottom now. Okay, I did find a couple more plants to put at the top, of course. I told you guys that I was gonna propagate all of the little droppings that came off of my Pilea glauca, and that's what I did here. Little Pilea glauca propagations. I'm just sticking those there. And then what else? There was one more plant I wanted to stick up there, I think. Oh yeah. These little Hoya serpens propagations, I'm also just gonna stick, boop, right there. It's a little dark under here now, so I'm definitely gonna have to add those lights, but not in this video. And next, I want to start putting some in here. I should probably start with the bigger ones and then put the little ones around it. I have this Philodendron mammii that's getting super duper tall. I'm not sure if this is for sale, but I do have a bunch of Philodendron mammii for sale in the shop, so definitely check them out. Look at how pretty they are. I love a good Philodendron mammii. They're gorgeous. Is it gonna fit though? Is it gonna fit though? Oh, yes, it fits. I'm so happy. Just back that right on up. And then I also, we just potted up my brand new Philodendron squamiferum. So freaking cute, so pretty, super hairy. Literally love this plant. I think I'm gonna start getting more plants. I know I said in my last video that I haven't brought as many plants in my collection as I used to, but I think I got the itch back and I really want to bring more plants into my collection and transfer them. So definitely be prepared for a lot more transfer videos, because that was super fun. Okay, where are we gonna, oh, this one? Sometimes if it's too short though, I'll take one of these little, I don't know what this is called, and then put it on top. So just gonna scooch that back as far as I can. Okay, which side goes on the wall? This side can go on the wall. Like that. Just so it doesn't take up so much space at the bottom. So it's up there. And then the next tall one, I would say, are these little Philodendron mammii. Look at how pretty these are. Oh my freaking god, I can't even get over these. These are so cute. These were just a bunch of little propagations with no leaves. And now they're just super juicy. I love them. I'm gonna stick these, right here would be good. And then let's see, the next tall one. Oh, this propagation right here, this Monstera albo propagation that we took a couple weeks ago. It still has that new leaf coming out because like I said, when I propagate a plant, it takes forever for that new leaf to finally come out. So I'm gonna stick her in here as well. I'm just gonna use this little pot and just turn it upside down. And stick her on top like this, oops. And push her to the back, like that. Hopefully the door doesn't shut on the leaf. Okay, next. I have this Alocasia Jacqueline propagation that needs to be potted up ASAP. It's really dry right now too, so it needs some water. But she's going in there too, even though she's crusty as hell. We have these baby Philodendron Varicosum. They look all right, but they're super, super tiny. I don't know how to size up a plant. I mean, I guess I can put them on moss poles, but I feel like that doesn't guarantee that they're gonna size up, especially depending on the plant. Like a Monstera albo or a Monstera deliciosa. Those are so easy for me to size up, but plants like this, like Philodendron, I'm like, how do you size them up? I would love to size these up. Then I have this Philodendron brandianum, it's super pretty. She's already putting out new growth where we chopped her recently, which is super exciting. Stick her in there somewhere. And it looks like there's some more room on this side for a couple more plants, and I feel like all of my plants can use some humidity, so I'm gonna go grab a couple more. Okay, I got 2 more plants. How could I forget about my Philodendron Columbia propagation that we just took? This could definitely use some humidity. Let's see if it's rooted. Oh my god, I'm scared. Ooh, I think it's rooted. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Oh, it is. I'm not gonna disturb that, but I do see a little root poking through the sphagnum moss. How freaking cool. This leaf is still curled up, looking like a witch finger, so I don't know what that's about. Okay, I got her back in. What I'm actually gonna do is pull this forward and then put some back here. Let's see. Yeah. I'm just gonna stick it back here. And I also have this Philodendron Mamii. This one's definitely on Palace of Propagation, so if you want this one, definitely go check it out. It's beautiful. Check it out before I keep it. You heard it here first. And I'm gonna stick, let's move Jackie. Let's move Jackie Jr. And stick this back here because it's nice and wide. Okay, and then there's one little spot back there that Jackie could fit in. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, it's stuck. How is it stuck like that? Okay. Okay, good enough. Perfect. It looks so good. I'm so happy, it looks so good. I'll give you guys a little close up. That's what the top is looking like. A little peanut. All I can see is that peanut container. And then this is what the bottom is looking like. Definitely need to brighten it up a little bit, but a lot of sunlight comes in when it's not a cloudy day, so I'm not too concerned about that. But there you have it. That does bring me to the end of today's video. Give me a thumbs up if you did enjoy it. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Don't forget to follow me on Etsy at Palace of Propagation and on Instagram at Mother of Plants. And until my next video, bye guys.